It's time for a video game review, and the last video game related video for this year. I pick Fall Guys, a game that came out a couple years ago. I've been ready to talk about this game since it went free back in summer, and after 2 years I was ready to play this game. And what do I think of it? A pretty good online game and can be frustrating at times, but if you don't succeed the round, you keep trying over and over again. Yeah, I'm not gonna say this game is the greatest game I've ever played. Come on, there's first party and third party games I love more than Fall Guys. Before I get to my review of the game, here's my introduction when I saw the game. The game came out in August 2020, at a time when COVID was still going on. So when I saw gameplay footage on YouTube, I went, that looks fun, could be difficult, but I'll try it. Then in February 2021, Fall Guys was announced on the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox systems, scheduled to be released during that year. But then the game got pushed back for the systems. Then, during the summer of this year, Fall Guys finally got released on those systems with cross-platform support, and it's free to play. This is my reaction when I heard that. Ever since then, I wanted Fall Guys to be a free-to-play game. So during the summer, I finally got to try the game out, and I actually played it on the Switch. Yeah, not PS4. You may wonder why. Well, I gave my PS4 to my brother, since his wasn't working. Hopefully I'll try the game on PS4, or I'll just play it on PlayStation 5. After all, I'm getting the system soon. Anyways, when the game was shown, it had the online multiplayer in Battle Royale style and compete against each other in a series of random minigames. Players get eliminated as the round progresses until the last player achieves the win. First off, you know what the game reminds me of when I first saw it? It reminded me of the game show Wipeout, when contestants compete in an obstacle course and they get hit. Thankfully on Wikipedia, the game draws inspiration by Wipeout, followed by other game shows from other worlds, plus playground games. Unfortunately, I had to wait for less than 2 years before the game went free. Keep in mind, Fall Guys was paid in digital, and it was titled Ultimate Knockout. But then Epic Games followed their acquisition of Metatonic. They had the game free, and everybody was ready to play it. So let's begin with the gameplay. You play as a jelly bean-like creature, which yes, you can customize and compete with 60 players. Yeah, that's the only amount of players. And I have to say, the gameplay is chaotic. You can walk, jump, grab, and even leap. There's so many ways to get used to during the courses. The one part that's pretty annoying is some players push you or grab you. Yeah, every time that happens, I just jump and ignore. Like, if players want to push me to get me eliminated, that's fine, but I just want to get up there. Besides that, I like some of the minigames the developers created for the most part. There is a learning curve of how to play them, but you get better as time goes on. As for the visuals, it's bright and colorful in the courses, but yeah, the visuals do look nice. Not the most graphics I've seen in a game in years, because there's visually stunning graphics in other games. Anyways, let's get to the customization. Like most games, you can create your character like using different colors, different shapes and patterns, or you can buy costumes. Some are nice and funny like chicken, pigeon, burger, jogger, etc. But there's video games and media costumes. Dude, like that's a way to buy those costumes. However, you do have to use show bucks to buy them, but since the game has microtransactions, you have to purchase. Maybe one day I'll buy those video game costumes. So now let's get to the mini games, and boy, there's a lot. You can play each modes, solo, duo, squads, and random courses for different days. There's so much courses, I'm not going to go through all of them, but there's a few I'll talk about, some of my favorites and my least favorites. Some of the mini games I like the jogging parts, those are the ones I'm pretty good. Some of my favorites are the dizzy heights, the jump showdown, the hexagon ones where they disappear on the platform, tiptoe, block party, and so much themed ones. Now my least favorite minigames are some of the tagging games, Hoopsie Daisy, Bounce Through Hoops, Fall Ball, and some few on here. So yeah, for the most, at least I'm good at the game. I had play with squads, which sometimes I'm in the middle and other times I made it to the finish line, but the squads loses points and get eliminated. Yeah, I'll stick with solo. So now let's get to the big part you all been waiting for, my first win in Fall Guys. The minigame was called Hexagravity Trials. It's similar to Hexagon, but in gravity. It was back in August. I was in the final round. I jumped every hexagon platform. I was ready to get across when other players were behind, and then I jumped and leaped into the faith, and then when the text round over, I won, and I screamed happily. That was my first win in Fall Guys, and it took me almost 2 months since I played it. The question is, will I retire playing this game? No, actually. I'm going to continue more of Fall Guys. Though, keep in mind, I can't play it every day. I'll just play when courses rotate. As for Season 1, I did have fun playing it. As for Season 2, I like when they added the space-themed minigames, but I don't know if I'll be playing much. I can't wait to see what the next season will be. So, my actual review of Fall Guys is, it's a pretty good game, it's bright and colorful, very chaotic gameplay with minigames that you'll enjoy or you'll frustrate. So yeah, I had fun with this game. I don't think it's higher than Rocket League, another game I played and had fun with, but at least the graphics look prettier than Fall Guys. But I will say, I'd rather play Fall Guys than free-to-play shooter games like Fortnite, Apex, Valorant, etc. Maybe it's because this game is challenging in mini games, and that's why I like the game. That is all for the review of Fall Guys. This was a good choice to pick this game as a review. I don't think I'll be doing a re-review of the game. Once is enough. I'll see you guys in the next video after Thanksgiving.